Hey everybody, it's Moonbo here, and welcome back to more Endless Scrap Mechanic. In today's video, we're going to be checking out a very amazing mod that was created by Brent Batch called the Mirror mod. Now, the Mirror mod does what a lot of other building games can do, but Scrap Mechanic doesn't, and that is to give you the ability to only have to build one side of a creation and create a perfectly symmetrical version on the opposite side of the mirror. So we're going to start by checking out the Mirror mod, doing some testing, seeing what we can and can't do with it, and then I'm going to put it to the test. I'm going to try and build a plane, but I'm only going to build half of the plane, and the Mirror mod is going to do the rest of the work. I'm very excited, so let's get started. So the Mirror mod is a very powerful tool, but it's also very simple to use. All you have to do is put a block down, grab your mirror, and place it on a plane that you want to mirror. So right now you can see we can put it down just like this, and it will mirror on this plane here. But you can also put it on a different direction like so, mirror on this way here, or alternatively, you can rotate it and mirror it horizontally as well. So of course, depending on your build, you can rotate the mirror and get different results. Now, for the plane that I'm going to be building, we're going to be putting it on this plane right here. Now, if you ever build with the Mirror mod, you can always grab your connection tool to see exactly where the placed item is. So if you ever lose it, or if you ever need to get rid of it because it does create a rather large glass kind of wall, you just go up to the dot and right-click it, and you can get rid of it. Now, currently, the Mirror mod only allows support for 3 different things. It allows for your general normal vanilla items like so. You can see we have a cone on either side. We've got the vanilla items. We also have the mod pack polygons, so we can get some wedges here. We got a 1x2 wedge. We can put those down, and you can see that we also get a mirror image of the polygons. And then there is the final thing, of course, and it is the most important thing of all for this build, is the wing mod. So we've got the polygons, the wing mod, and vanilla stuff. Now, the only thing that you really need to worry about when it comes to those 3 things is the fact that they are mirroring. Now, nothing's stopping you from building your plane or whatever you want, getting rid of the mirror mod, and then placing items that normally wouldn't be supported by it. But you can put them on anyway because they're just not going to get mirrored. Now let's do some quick tests before we get into this plane build. I've wanted to try a few different things, so we can put blocks down just like so. We've got the blocks that appear no problem. We confirmed, of course, we've got the polygons, and we're going to be able to use the wing mod as well. Look at this. This is actually turning into quite the plane already. But there are some things that we do have to do, so I'm going to grab a seat here. Now, let's see. Can we put a seat down in the middle? Okay, there you go. So you can put a seat down in the middle. So the seat is there. The seat works. And wait. Oh, hold on. I can see there is actually 2 seats within the 1 seat. Okay, don't do that, guys. Don't build in the center. I guess maybe you can probably get away with putting blocks down like that, but be careful, and I would probably get rid of the mirror and then put the seat down first. Now, as a bit of a test though, I wonder if I put the seat down after the mirror has been removed and then add the mirror, does it create a duplicate? No, it doesn't. So you can see here, this is a safe way to create a seat down on the center and then put the mirror mod back down, and we should be able to keep mirroring. Now, here's something I'm curious about. I wonder if we can mirror bearings. So if I put a bearing here, nope. It looks like there is no bearing on this side, so bearings will not mirror. Now, here's something kind of strange, I wonder. Let's put a controller down. Okay, so it does mirror controllers. What if I put a perfectly symmetrical bearing there? Now, this is clearly, it's probably not going to work, but if I wire this, okay, so it's not going to do any of the wiring for us. It can't see that deep into the game, and of course, if we wire with the seat, nothing happens as well. So this is definitely an amazing tool for building the structure of a creation, and then getting rid of it, and then doing all of your fine-tuning and detail work after the fact. So this should, in theory, make a plane build much easier. So now that we've got a pretty good idea of the mirror mod, what we can and can't do, okay, I might have to be careful. Okay, you gotta be careful here sometimes. The blocks do sometimes appear and disappear, so I think it's just best to try and delete things as least often as possible. but we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna start from scratch. Let's try and build a plane. So this is gonna be a pretty simple plane build. I think I'm just gonna do like a Cessna style plane, but only like a single seater, just to keep it relatively simple. So let's put our mirror mod down. Okay, there's the mirror mod. Now let's try and make a plane. So for this plane, I am going to be using the 3 wide seat, just to kind of make this build a little bit smaller. And that's what I'm gonna kind of do and keep in mind. So I'm gonna prep the area right here. We got 3 wide for the seat, and I'm gonna build forward, and I'm gonna try and get the front of the plane done first. Now this is actually really funny. I am so used to not having this mirror option that I set my inventory with 2 separate parts, knowing that I was gonna have to do one side and then the other due to the polygon mod, but I realized I'd only needed one because it's just gonna mirror it and create the other one for me. Alright, so far it's been pretty good. I've been sticking to this one side of the mirror and building, and it's making it a lot easier. Now one thing I am going to do is I think I'm gonna avoid putting blocks down the actual center line, because every now and then when I put a polygon down in the center, for some reason I think it's creating 2 of them, and so every now and then when I go to delete something in the center, I have to delete it twice or something like that. So it's kind of strange, but so just to be safe, I'm going to keep on building without doing anything on the center line. Now it's getting to the point of a build like this where having the mirror mod is honestly like probably one of the biggest benefits you can imagine, because this involves a lot of polygon rotating. As you can see, I got to turn this wedge piece around a whole bunch of times. I got to keep jumping up and down onto the creation, all because I want to be able to do this nice 45-degree angle wedge block line, but I only have to do it once now because it's just mirroring everything I do. This is so good. And like I did mention, guys, you can use the wing mod with this mirror mod, and that is probably one of the most crucial parts, because sometimes building your entire wing, you know, and if you're making wings that are way more complicated than something on a simple plane like this, having the ability to only have to do it once on one side of the plane is just going to be a massive time saver. So now I'm all done with the main wing, and I can really tell that the time taken to build this is actually getting cut in half. I've even got the windows done. It's already getting done on the other side. It's like I have another mechanic with me building as I build. Now, one thing you have to remember if you are using the mirror mod is do not paint your creation. Wait until you're done, then get rid of the mirror mod and then start painting, or else you'll start getting invisible blocks start disappearing, and then you have to get rid of the mod and actually fix the build and then put the block mod, like the mirror mod, back onto your creation. So just remember, guys, if you do use it, avoid using the paint tool. So up until this point now, I have the front wing, we've got the nose here, we also have the windows and the cockpit, we've got the rear wings as well. So the only things I'm missing now is the landing gear, which I'm going to be able to do some of it with the mirror mod. The one wheel in the front center is going to have to be without the mod. And then another thing that is going to be on the center line where the mirror mod is the vertical stabilizer. So you can see that that is missing there as well. So I'm going to do the landing gear, and then I'm going to do the center parts with the mirror mod removed, and then I'll be able to paint this. It should look really good, and this is taking no time at all. Alright, so I think I'm at a point now where the mirror mod's job is pretty much done. I should be able to just get rid of it now, because I can't put any of the bearings down while the mirror mod is on. Well, I mean, sure, I could probably put them down if I wanted to. So I'm just gonna put the bearings down manually, and then we can easily stick some wheels on them just like so. Now let's give it a quick test here. Let's see how it sits. Okay, that's not good. So it seems like my wheels are a little close together here. Now, this is the beauty of the mirror mod. If I want to make some changes to this creation, I can very easily put the mirror mod right back on again, like so, and I can just delete that block, and look at that. It just gets rid of the entire thing on the other side. And the really cool thing is the fact that it like just disappears. As soon as you disconnect it, the mirrored side is like, whoa, nothing exists anymore. It's gone, but that's okay because I still have the original piece here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move it back maybe to this rear pillar right here. I'm gonna put a block down. Now this is a really awesome feature that the mirror mod does have, and that is the ability to grab things with the weld tool, weld them on. Well, hold on, actually, I should probably, okay, no. For some reason, I thought I had to check the other side to make sure it was gonna be the same as this side, but of course it's gonna be the same as that side. It's the mirror mod. So there we go, we can put it on just like so. Now, oh, this is a very interesting thing. the wheel did not appear, and that's probably because it's connected to a bearing, so the game doesn't recognize it as something that's part of the creation. So let's get rid of that mirror mod there. Let's actually put the bearing and the wheel down, and now let's give it a quick test. All right, there we go, perfect. It's sitting really good now, and I am going to do the old school way of building here, and I'm gonna do it on both sides. We're gonna replace those wedges. And now we have a pretty good looking plane. Now, the only thing to really finish off is the back here. I'm actually gonna have to put in the center block line here as well, but before we do that, we might as well build the rear wing. So now I've got the vertical stabilizer. Everything else is looking really, really good. I guess one thing that we are missing now is just a propeller here, which I am going to do without the mirror mod. Alright, so now I've got a really awesome looking propeller on the front. Now, all I have to do is finish off this build by putting the centerline blocks and polygons down, and then giving it a really snazzy paint job. Now, at this point, it seems like I have got pretty much all of this structural stuff done. Now, I'm gonna put a nice paint job on it, and I do still have to add the ailerons as well. Now, that's something else that you can't really do with the mirror mod, simply because of the bearings and the connections. So there's only a couple more things left to do, and this plane is done, and then we're gonna test fly it. Alright, so I've got the plane all painted up. It also has all of the flight controls. Now, this is my first mirror mod plane. It's looking really awesome. Now, I have no idea how it's going to fly, though. Now, this is going to be the interesting part, is testing the flight. So, I've got a pretty decent amount of room here. I don't know if this is going to be fast enough. I have 2 thrusters on this plane. I'm going to bump them up by 1 extra just in case. Now, for the controls, I have steering bearings right here on either side of the main wings. Now, those are going to be for the roll control. I also have some additional roll control back here on the rear wing. And I also have controllers that are going to be used to control our pitch via the WASD converter blocks. So this is it though, moment of truth. It is time to get into the seat. Let's turn on the propeller. Here we go, mirror mod plane flying, hopefully in 3, 2, 1, here we go. All right, we're gaining some speed. We're going right for the rocks. Whoa, we're out. No, we hit the tree. This is flying, we're flying. This was supposed to be flying. Wow, I am really stuck on that branch. Now, that first takeoff was so good, I can't believe there was a tree in the way. So let's try this again. I hope this time I actually have enough room. Come on, just no, right for the tree. Come on now. Now, when in doubt with taking off, guys, sometimes you just got to go right to the edge of the world. So that's what I'm going to do here. I have way more room now. Let's turn the propeller on. Here we go. Finally, mirror mod plane flying for the first time. Get up. Come on. No, don't tell me the tree. Are you... Okay, wait, we're good. We're good. Okay, here we go. Okay, there might not be enough thrust. It's hard to tell, but I can barely go up right now. And if I let go of the control, yeah, look at that. We go straight down again. So I think I just need a little bit more thrust and we should be okay. So what I did this time is I increased the thrust only by 1, so that shouldn't be too much. But what I did do is I added a default value to these right here. So hopefully they are going to give us a little bit more consistent lift. All right, I can't believe it. It's takeoff number 3. I swear we should be good to go now. Now, I see that tree. I see that tree over there in the distance. I swear, if that tree gets in the way, I'm going to lose my mind. All right, here we go. Mirror mod plane finally taking off. And how does it fly? Oh, wow. Okay, this plane is extremely smooth. Wow, this thing flies like a charm. And it took me no time at all to build. Now, I wonder, can we do any type of tricks here? Let's get a little bit more air. Let's do a little barrel roll, maybe? Oh, yeah, look at that. There we go. Smooth barrel roll. Wow, this plane is amazing. Now, another good trick to test, of course, is the standard loop-de-loop in the sky. So here we go. We are going to do another good flight test in our little Cessna. All right, here we go. Start the loop. Oh, yeah, look at this thing. Uh-oh, I missed some painting on the bottom of the plane. That's all right. Nice, easy loop. Oh, man. Okay, this might be probably one of the best planes I have ever made using the wing mod. It's so responsive. I feel like I could just fly through the trees and everything. Look at this. Okay, no, whoa. Oh, man. Okay, this is intense. This plane flies amazing. And like I said, I built it in, like, probably half the time. Maybe even more than half. I might have saved more than half the time because of just how efficient it is to use. But look at this. It makes an amazing plane. I'm so happy that we can use the wing mod as well as the polygon mod pack in this mod as well. So guys, if you haven't already checked out the mirror mod, I am going to leave a link in the description. So you guys can go down there, check out the mirror mod. If you guys have any ideas for future mirror mod builds, then let me know. This plane was definitely a lot of fun. I think it's pretty standard kind of thing you would ever maybe want to build with the mirror mod. And just look at this. I am having a ball right now. The flight on this plane is impeccable. It's so good, actually, that I will put it on the Steam Workshop. If you guys do want to check it out, it is going to be called the Mirror Mod Plane. But this is such a responsive build. And I am honestly having so much fun flying this thing around. Okay, so now, though, we got to do another test, and this is the landing. Oh, man, I thought I was going to hit that tree. So let's get to the edge of the map here. Now, this is a very fast plane, so it might be kind of tough to land. But here we go. We've got a nice little open area here. We'll keep some speed up. Avoid that tree. And here we go. Oh, beauty. What a nice landing. So guys, that is going to be the video for today. I sure hope you guys did enjoy this build. It was loads of fun building with the mirror mod, saving time, time that I didn't think I could save. But this made building a symmetrical plane so much easier, and any symmetrical creation you can think of will be so much easier because of this mirror mod. And I am going to mention again that this mod was created by Brent Batch. It's a very useful mod. I am very thankful for it, and I can see myself potentially using it in the future. There is very limited mods that you can use on it, obviously, but other than that, this is amazing. So guys, if you did enjoy the build or the video, though, then let me know by hitting that like button. And if you guys do want to tune in for more Endless Scrap Mechanic, then be sure to subscribe to the channel, maybe even turn on some notifications so you can get the latest and the craziest coming from me in Scrap Mechanic. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. So bye for now.